Here's Gerard Mayo on Drake Maye, first-round pick, and how he looked to start rookie minicamp this past weekend. Roll that one in.
Early impressions of Drake, look, I mean, he has a lot to work on. But I have no doubt that he'll put the time in. So, I know you guys saw him out. Well, you didn't see him out here yesterday, but, he was here all night trying to get, on the same page as everyone else. So, it just comes down to time. I mean, that's the biggest hurdle. And then, you work under some of these phase 2, phase 3 rules where you don't have as much time as you want to, so you can't have those conversations. But look, it's all about, hard work works. We talk about it all the time, and he's working hard.
Okay. He's got a lot to work on. Good answer from Gerard Mayo there, I would say. And remember, hard work works. I don't know where they put the asterisk on that one, but hard work works. That's up there.
Definitely.
I found it interesting, some of the reports. You guys have a thought, first of all?
No, I didn't mind that comment either, because I thought he put a little sort of expectation on May there.
Yeah.
Which is really what that was. He's got a long way to go.
Yeah.
So, good.
Yeah, that's the right thing to say, right?
Yeah, let's not kiss his ass too much. You got him. He's here. Time to start. He's got a long way to go.
And even if he did wow Mayo and the rest of those coaches, I would want to hear him say that just to humble the kid a little bit.
Absolutely, Murray. Yeah, it was almost like, and I say this loosely, okay, because the world has changed. But like, Parcells would have said something like that.
I was just going to say, Mazz, it's not quite she's doing okay.
Exactly.
But it's the same, it's
vein. It's the same vein.
It's as far as you can go in this day and age.
Right, which is exactly what he's saying.
Without upsetting the children.
Yeah, Parcells would have said she's got a long way to go.
Yeah.
As if to say, totally, and I felt the same way about that comment. Good.
Right. So, okay. It's going for Mayo there. Meanwhile, in terms of how Drake Maye actually looked, it was interesting reading some of these reports coming out of the rookie minicamp. Like, for example, Mike Giardi points out the obvious. There are no competitive drills individually or in a team setting, so how can there be in shorts, T-shirts, and a helmet? So it was really hard to tell exactly how he looked. But he said Maye was generally on target and efficient with his ball placement. However, he did say there were a couple of misplaced balls, and there is a little hitch, call it a shoulder shrug, in the former North Carolina Stars delivery that needs to be cleaned up. On several occasions, it appeared as if the 21-year-old was intentionally taking some velocity off his throws, cautious even, in a way that didn't look like anything I noticed on his college tape. But that could be at the direction of coaches, as overall the practice speed wasn't full bore. So Mike Giardi points out this. There's a little hitch in his delivery. And then I was reading Bedard, who wrote something similar and said that, he basically said the same thing, that there is this long delivery, that he has a little hitch in his delivery, and they got to work on that. So, there's a hitch in Drake Maye's delivery. How about that?
Clean it up.
So I thought it was just the feet, which Drake Maye was asked about, right, Mazz?
He was asked about it. And this was an exchange with Tom Curran. And let me just preface this by saying there was overall Maye's, the entire exchange you had with the media, which was about 5.5 minutes, was pretty boilerplate. How'd you like your first day? Yeah, that's fun. We're working on it. And he's going really fast, and it's very upbeat. What'd you think of this guy? Yeah. Then Curran asked him about his footwork, and this is the exchange you're going to hear. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Relative to the footwork conversation that people are having and the work that you're doing on it now, there's a former quarterback, Brian Hoyer, who had said, look, it's one of the easiest things to clear up quickly. Do you see what they're saying with things that you need to work on at this juncture, and how do you feel about that process of just cleaning that aspect up?
100%. Footwork's huge. I think Brian's did a long time quarterback in the NFL, so I think it's something not easy, but it's like I said, once you kind of get it and match it up with the routes and just get coached hard. I think he's doing a great job coaching me hard. I want to be coached hard, and once you kind of time it up, like I said, I think it comes easy. Kind of comes with rhythm and kind of match up concepts and footwork. So
do you see what folks are saying? I mean, you get the lay people out here just say, his footwork's a mess. Oh. Do you see what people are saying in terms of, hey, yeah, I do have to. Those are things I need to work on.
Not every time. Everybody knows what's going on. Just trying to play ball and try to win games and learn as much as I can.
Thank you.
Two more questions.
I thought the second part of that was kind of like...
A lot of people don't know what's going on?
Yeah, like Almost like, yeah, I don't want to get into that.
A lot of times people don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it was the first time I saw him kind of get his back up a little.
It was Bill Belichick who called him out on his footwork on draft night.
Right.
So it's not like just us.
Right. So it was, again, because Curran asked a question about your footwork. Do you understand what people are saying? Are you acknowledging that there's an issue there? And he brings up Hoyer. And then the answer is really all about Hoyer. Yeah, you've been playing a long time in the league. He's going really fast. So Tom follows it up. And it's almost like dismissive. I just thought it was interesting because it's the first time I've heard him sound less than ecstatic. So he didn't sound like a giddy little college kid. He sounded like, yeah, listen, Murray, to your point, it was almost like, yeah, there aren't as many people who know what my problems are as you think there are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all. I'm not telling you it's good or bad. I just think it's important to recognize that there's a human being there.
Yeah. Also might be clear he is hearing about that, or he's read the clippings that the footwork's bad.
He sounded a little defensive. Just a little defensive.
Yeah, a lot of times people don't know what's going on.
Right.
Like you don't know what my future supposed to look like.
Right.
But again, it's like Bill Belichick was, called him out on a draft night. So I think Belichick knows what's going on, but maybe not.
And Dan Orlovsky was another one.
So again, Bedard, on Drake Maye, he said it sure felt like Maye was directed to do everything, including throwing at about half speed. They are building him from the ground up with footwork, etc. They can't forget about his throwing motion, which is long, and he has an annoying hitch where his shoulder shrugs before he throws. I've been trying to reenact this. I've been reading this, and he's got this hitch, and it's an annoying hitch, which is great. It's like, would you stop doing that, or it's annoying me? Stop doing that.
He shrugs like he's lifting.
There's this annoying hitch where his shoulder shrugs. I feel like I'm reading from the Lindy. So, what does that mean? Like, what is it? Or he shrugs.
I was thinking more like.
Had that ever been talked about at any of his college tape before?
The footwork we've heard over and over and over again, that his feet are all over the place. But he's got an annoying thing. That would be annoying if you keep looking at the guy. All he's doing is shrugging.
Is he open?
Would you stop with the shrugging already and throw the football?
Do you want to throw or do you not want to throw?
Why me, guys?
Bedard says his throwing motion, which is long, and he has an annoying hitch where his shoulder shrugs before he throws. Shoulder, not shoulders. So it's like,
so maybe it's weird.
What are we talking about?
Is it a hitch or a twitch?
What's going on out there?
He's like coming off the field.
So I guess we got to start looking at that, not just his feet.
Igor.
He got some sort of annoying shrug before he throws a ball.
If you like that clip, check out more videos from Felger and Mazz here. For more Patriots analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.